Good morning. So what happens if you eat too much protein? Well, basically this happens. Nothing, really. So quite often you're seeing articles at the moment. I've sent an article, well, one article of a million saying the opposite, saying you should be wary of eating too much protein. Now, firstly, they've done countless study after countless study that it's very hard to eat too much protein, because when you eat too much protein, people tend to go, I'm so stuffed, I can't eat anymore. And in studies, the dropout rate is super high because people can't eat that physically eat that amount. They're just like, oh, it was like something like up to 3-4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And that is a hell of a lot of protein. Like, you'd need all the shakes galore to get that in. So personally, I wouldn't really worry unless you've got renal failure, kidney disease, anything like that currently. Like, it doesn't cause kidney disease or renal failure or anything like that. But if you have it, you obviously want to speak with GP specialists. Other than that, the only downside I can think of, and I'm going to start with the downside, is that if you focus solely so much on protein, you might do it at the expense of other nutrients. Like, if it was all about protein, then you didn't eat any vegetables, you didn't, because you were so stuffed, then you didn't have any fibre, then you didn't eat maybe any essential fats in your diet, which you need. Like, that would be the only downside. The positives, you'll be fuller for longer. It's going to help in terms of weight loss because of the energy expenditure potentially, but also how full you are, the impact of the hormones. It's insulinogenic, which might help your blood sugar levels as well. Skin, hair, nails tend to be better because of protein content as well. You've also got the recovery, so whether that's injuries, whether that's skin, whether that's recovery from exercise, you're adding in as well. Muscle mass, prevention of like losing muscle mass if you're ill, if you've got bed rest, or gaining muscle mass. This is really important at a time if you're aging, and as we get older, we need more protein, number one, to create the same muscle protein synthesis, which is that muscle building response than we did when we were younger. So these are all key things to consider. So in short, I wouldn't worry about that. There's far more things to worry about than eating too much protein. In fact, I challenge you to eat too much protein to an extent. Let me know how much you're actually having, How much protein do you actually have? Because quite often people aren't actually even hitting the idea. I look at loads of food diets and people come to us at Fruci Fit, like wanting to get fitter, healthier. So they're actually conscious of it, yet sometimes they're still not even hitting the 0.8 grams per kilogram, which is like the minimum recommended, like the minimum amount. So to avoid deficiency. So that's something to think about. And in this, speaking of protein, we're going to be speaking about this in our 5-day free kickstart, which begins on Monday, the 20th of November. I'll put the link around here for you to join. If you are coming in, 5 days, 5 tasks, short 10-minute tasks, plus 5 short workouts you can boost into your routine, even around Christmas, even around the social events, and keep it going and be different this Christmas and get different results rather than wait to January. Kickstart those results straight away, even on your worst day, even in your busiest day, even when you think you can't do it. That's the shift. But we're going to be talking about some of the research on protein, some of the research on menopause, aging, but regardless of menopause as well, the research in resistance exercise and protein and how that's just massively important. We're going to be showing you different ways to incorporate that into your lifestyle. So click the link around here. There'll be a link to join our 5-day kickstart. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you.